Shay, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, guys, happy and blessed Sunday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and welcome to Shay's 2. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me get the other phone. All right, y'all. They done moved it on up, man. We finally got some daggone action here on Kountry Wayne Skits. So today we're going to be looking at 3 videos of Amber, Anthony, and Shayla. And Anthony is teed off, y'all. He finally see Shayla for what she really is. All right, so let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video today, make sure you thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to hit that super chat, super stickers, or copy $4.99 membership per month. Or you can do a cash app at $Shades2. Thank you so much, y'all. Excuse my voice, y'all know. I just actually got up not too long ago, about an hour ago. And that's my voice is even worse than it normally is when I'm hoarse. Hold on for a second. Let me get some water. Goodness. Hold on, y'all. Let me cough a couple times to make this voice get clear. I'm going to mute y'all for that. All right. I had to do some me's. All right. Hey, most hated bronze. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the chat. Happy and blessed Sunday, you guys. Happy and blessed Sunday to you, most hated. And thank you guys so much for being here. All right. So we're going to start off, guys, so my voice can get warmed up. We are going to start off with the first skit. First, we put this banner back up here. It's getting worse and worse. We are going to start off with this first skit real quick, okay? And y'all know on Sundays, I don't be on here that long. And y'all know how I usually do this. I play a skit. I usually stop halfway through or somewhere around that time mark, okay? And then I react a little bit. Then I finish playing it, and then I come back over here, and we all react together. All right? So let's go ahead and watch that first skit. before my voice go completely out. Y'all make sure y'all follow her too if you're on TikTok. So the first skit is when Amber is basically going off on Anthony, as she should be going off on him because he's a hot ass mess. All right, so we're gonna watch that first.
Hot tea?
Yeah, you want some?
Nah, I don't like hot tea this late. Just give me a cold tea.
So, have you talked to little Miss Shayla since earlier today?
No. I guess she called herself having an attitude. Now she ain't even picking up her phone.
Why you say it like that?
Say like what? Just saying she's not picking up her phone.
Why you say it like you got a problem that she's not picking up her phone? Why you say it like that?
I'm just saying it's just a lot, you know, all of this. It's just this back and forth and everything. It's
Wow.
pretty stressful.
It's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot. So it's a lot when it comes to you and Shayla. But when it comes to me, it's nothing, right?
Nobody said that it was nothing.
No. Because the weight is really there when it's about you and Shayla and this baby. When I was going through everything I was going through, it's no biggie. But now it's stressful and it's a lot.
Come on now, Amber, you gotta admit, this isn't a lot. It's a lot for everybody. I'm not saying just for me and Shayla, it's stressful for you too. I don't get what the attitude is for.
I don't get why he came in there talking about Shayla. Nobody cares that Shayla is not answering her phone. No one. And I'm glad Amber is telling his stupid self. This dude needs to realize that he's a married man. And why is he bothering his wife with all this foolishness that Shayla does? It'd be different if he was talking about Shayla, hold on, in a mad way. And that way his wife would know that he does not care about this chick. But he's talking like, you know how like two people be mad at each other and they refuse to talk to you? That's how he talks. Plainly ridiculous.
You don't get what the attitude is for.
No.
Anthony, you suggested that I apologize to her. But you know what? Let me apologize to you. I'm so sorry for messing up your perfect little world and your perfect little Shayla and your perfect little baby. I'm so sorry. Truly, I am. Because, you know, I know what it's like to have a perfect world and have somebody come in and destroy it. I know what that's like, Anthony, and I honestly would not wish that on my worst enemy. So, actually, I would wish that on Shayla, but in regards to you, seriously, I apologize for messing up your perfect little world.
I didn't say that for you to apologize to me. All right?
Oh, no, you wanted me to apologize to Shayla.
I'm just trying to keep the peace. I keep telling
I'm so tired of hearing that word. I'm so tired of hearing that word come out of your mouth. Because you weren't trying to keep nobody's peace. You was trying to keep a piece of tail from Shayla. That's the piece you was trying to keep. You know what? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You would have had all the peace you needed. All of it.
Hot tea?
Yeah, you want some?
Nah, I don't like hot tea this late. Just give me a...
I'm glad she got on his butt, all right? Because it's plainly ridiculous. He keeps on talking about peace, just like Amber said. But yet, he's been offering nothing but chaos chaos. That's what he's been offering. Chaos after chaos after chaos. With this Shayla foolishness, him getting a baby while he's married, just with everything, with them coming over her house, calling her on the phone, plotting, just everything. I don't understand why this dude just didn't go and take the day going, just go get a lawyer and let the lawyer handle all of this versus going over there trying to act Shayla crazy, but to go ahead and do the DNA with him. That is plainly ridiculous. I don't understand why he's handling things the way he's handling them. It's plainly crazy. And then he got the nerve to talk about he is just trying to keep peace. Again, if he was trying to keep peace, he would hire a lawyer, let the lawyer deal with everything. He would also give Shayla some boundaries. He would stop paying her rent. I'm sure he will after today, what he just found out. He would stop doing all of this foolishness and concentrate on getting his marriage back on track and making Amber know and realize that he's sorry and he will not do this ever again. He worried about everything Shayla is doing. All he needs to do is go get that daggone DNA test. If that DNA test shows that Kai is not his, then he's done. He's done with Shayla. I mean, I would have already had that done very quickly. Why wait around playing all these games if you want to find out if this baby is yours so you and your wife can move on? If Kai is his, they set up a plan. They already got a lawyer. The lawyer will set up everything, and he does not have to worry about anything. He keeps on playing these little broke people games where he trying to ask her, let's go do one instead of hiring a lawyer. And he just, act like he don't got the money to get a lawyer or go get another test, make a court order, get a petition or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with Anthony. Hey, Shakia, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Sunday to you. I don't know what's wrong with him. I really, truly don't know what's wrong with this dude. I really don't. Y'all, make sure y'all put those thumbs up, please, as soon as you come in here. And thank you so much. Hey, Alexis, you say Anthony is 38. Hold on. It's 38 hot right now. He sure is. He sure is. Okay. And Shakia said Amber needs to go get in her car and be sitting somewhere all day and don't answer his phone calls when he calls. Right? She needs to start playing a little bit more hardcore because this dude just don't get it. He trying to have his cake and ice cream and eat it too. And I don't like it. Okay. She needs to stop acting like a dodo bird and go ahead and do like women really do. Okay. If he can't get a lawyer, how about she go call a lawyer for him? How about Amber call a lawyer and have the lawyer come over there, a child support lawyer, just to talk to them together to see what is the best approach at getting another paternity test to make sure that Kai is his. Now, if he wasn't married or dating, he wants to run around and act like this baby is his 100% without doing a paternity test. Then one day when something happened to the baby and they need to do blood tests and he finds out that way, that would be him. But right now he's pulling Amber into all this mess. That's why I put that title like that. I think she sees Anthony for what he is. I think she is finally seeing Anthony for what he really is. Because I don't think deep down inside, I really think he still is in love with Shayla. I think trust the process means that he was going to get back with Shayla after he get most of his assets away from Amber. And that's what I think he meant when he said that. I may be wrong or whatever the case is, but that's what I think he meant. Sorry, hold on for a minute. Yeah, that's what I think he meant when he said trust the process. Because what else could that mean? What else could that mean? So hopefully this shows Amber what he's really about. And she goes ahead and do what she needs to do. Or if she's going to stay in the marriage, she needs to really put her foot down, lay down some boundaries. And they're supposed to go over there to Shayla together too. I'm trying to figure out why did he go to Shayla's house by himself. Okay. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and see that next skit. Right. That he loved. Like he said he loved, meaning he used to, but he still probably is in love with Shayla. He said loved. That means he used to love her. But we know how that goes. He probably is still in love with her. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. It's skank, man. That's crazy. So they done did another one right here too. This one maybe from yesterday. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this one. This is when he catches Iman over there. I'm surprised Iman didn't say anything. He just stood there looking. He asked her, is everything okay though? She said it was good. We all know that Shayla can handle little Anthony crazy, but we already know this. Okay, let's go to the next skit.
Why you just busting in my house? What do you want?
I want
Why you just busting in my house?
First of all, he should still have a key. All right. Why does he still have a key? And secondly, as long as he's paying the rent or mortgage or whatever, that's his house. That's why you need to have your own house. You got $10,000. You get $10,000 a month from Kountry Wayne. I don't understand why she's still in that apartment. That's crazy. That is crazy as ever.
House. What do you want?
I want to know why you're not answering my calls. You don't want to see Kai. Where is Kai?
Kai's not here. He's at my mom's house.
Okay, you can call me, send me a text, and tell me he wasn't here.
Okay, but you didn't need to just invade in my personal space whenever you feel like it.
Shayla, look, I know you upset and everything, but come on now. Until I want to get this DNA test.
Do you now?
I do.
We already took a DNA test, but that wasn't good
precaution.
enough for you. It's a precaution, sure.
It is.
No, you just want to prove to Amber something that she already knows and you already know. And you really pissing me off. So just leave. Man, I don't even want to look at you. Just leave. I don't care, Anthony. You think Kai is not yours?
I didn't
That's your
say
problem.
he wasn't mine.
No, because you want another DNA test for what?
Why are you?
Because you just want to. Anthony, just leave. Just leave my house, please.
Shayla, we can't keep doing this. You're not answering my calls. I still care about Kai. That's still my son, right?
Okay. Well, he's not here, so you can leave. You just want to prove to your precious wife, you're trying to save your marriage, and you think that I'm dumb, and you won't come. Yeah. Yeah, everything's good. He was just sleeping.
Now I see why you're not answering your phone. Wow. You got this man in my house where my son lays his head.
This is not your house. This is my house.
I should have listened to people when they told me about you.
Anthony,
This what
please
we
just
doing?
go.
This
Just
what we
leave.
doing?
Just leave.
We're really
please.
doing this.
Anthony, please just go.
You're just swinging from one vibe
Okay,
to the next.
just leave. Go home to your wife. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
You better be glad my son's not here.
I'm sorry about that.
Baby daddy or baby mama. Don't worry about that. It go away after a couple months.
Is that how long it takes?
What did he say at the end, y'all? Let's
Why
see
you
what.
just
Let me
busting
see what he said at the end because I didn't get here. Hold on.
in my house? What do you want?
I couldn't understand.
Why you just busting?
So the thing is, let me tell y'all something. I see these comments in the comment section. Listen, y'all. People are going to date. Okay. The thing is, I think she did this the wrong way. These people are immature. She actually should have told Anthony that she met somebody. Okay, point blank. I mean, she should have told him so he can know. Secondly, she should have been told him he doesn't have to pay that rent anymore because she does have a job. And second, if he's giving her, third, if he's giving her child support, she can take that out of that child support payment. Okay. For him to expect that she's not going to get another man is crazy, and for anybody else to expect that. He back with his wife. Why would she be sitting around waiting on him? And so what if Kai was there? As long as Kai is not in the same room and she's still taking care of her son, he does not have a damn thing to do with who she dates, as long as he is someone that can be around her child. Okay, period. I don't know what's wrong with people thinking that she can't date. Y'all should be glad she sicking her teeth into somebody else so she can leave this dude alone. All right, so I just think it was handled wrong. I don't think he needs the key to her house. That's crazy. Just because you pay the rent, it doesn't mean you keep the key. If they went to the court of law, he would have to evict her. The same way he would get evicted if he didn't pay anything. And while he got the house for her, so it's her house as of right now. He just pays the rent. And that doesn't, signifies him walking in whenever the hell he feels like it. Shayla does not have to wait until Anthony does anything. All she should have did is told Anthony that she has someone, period. And if he would have knocked on the damn door instead of coming in, he would never even knew that she was in there with this dude. Goodness. Okay, let's go and read y'all stuff. He sure is going to be kicking her out. Love when he told Shayla, all you doing is swinging from vine to vine. She is. Shayla not making money from Wayne because she haven't been working. I don't know. That's the reason Shay, he pays the bills. The apartment is in his name. We know that, but he still just can't put her out. You have to go by the law. You mean look it up and show you guys. Just because you pay somebody's damn bills, it doesn't mean that you can come in here and just put them out. All right? Or just because the rent is in your name. If that was the case, my husband gives me child support, right? I mean, in alimony. So I guess he can come in and just put me out. No, he can't. Now, granted, this place is in my name. But even when we had that apartment, it was in his name. Mine was only 2, but he was basically the primary one. Even if it wasn't on there, he still can't kick me out like that. All he has to go down there and evict me and things like that. And another thing, don't do stuff on a what's name. He should have had stopped paying her rent. Okay? Because all she has to do is go down there to child support and let them know he's kicking her and their son out until she finds out if that's really his son. All right? She can easily play that role. Sabrina, thank you for being here. Kenyatta, thank you for being here too. Welcome to Shay's Tube. Alexis, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday, you guys. I wish Anthony would have told her to get out of his apartment and move with Iman. Yeah, he can tell her that, but he can't put her out. He has to do it through the court. It's just like a situation me and my soon-to-be ex did for someone. Okay, we got a person, a car. Okay, and we put it in, I put it in my name actually, because he couldn't get it and stuff. And his stupid ass stopped paying the car note. And actually somebody else went and took the car back from him and brought me the keys and stuff and brought the car back to me. So the dude calls me up, asked me where the car is. Why did I take it? I said, because you didn't pay the car note. He said, I couldn't legally take the car. I said, but I bet you I took it. So he called, he said he was gonna call the police. I said, call him, I don't give a damn. So he called the police came to my house, but the police was nice to me. So the police pretended like he didn't know how the car got there. Because this dude ain't nothing but a scammer and a con artist and things like that. Anyway, that's a long story. Anyway, the police said he's gonna pretend like he doesn't know that the car is here, because by law, you cannot go and just take something that you give to people like a car, house, or whatever. You have to go to court and do it the right way, because he could have asked me for the keys and he could have just given that dude the car back, but he didn't. All right. And that was just because it was a nice cop and he believed what I was telling him. Okay. Tiana, how he dusty? She's dusty, passed around. All of them are dusty. She dusty and Anthony's dusty for being there with Anthony, for sleeping around with him, seducing him and things like that. Anthony is dusty because he allowed himself to keep on carrying on this relationship with Shayla. All right. Right. Well, some do, Kenyatta. Okay, some do. They be playing around. They be doing the most. She don't have to be on the leash. Okay, since y'all want to argue with me about this, let me just show you. In the state of Georgia, if you get someone an apartment and pay the rent and they live in the house and they are not on the lease, can you just throw them out? Well, I'm just going to show y'all because y'all be thinking y'all know so much. Y'all got to start looking at these laws, okay? Wait, let me stop sharing. Make sure I'm not showing. Okay, good, because I forgot this shows your full body. What does that say? I'm not even going to read it because my voice is breaking up anyway. So start believing what I tell you guys. I always look in the, I always look stuff up, okay? And plus I know anyway, because when I used to live in Georgia, then I had a boyfriend before I even got married. And him and I moved together because we was going to get married. And that's the one, I don't know if I talked to that. Anyway, that's the one I went off on for what he did. Anyway, I was trying to throw him out of the apartment, okay? And he called the police, and the police told me I could not throw him out of this apartment, period, okay? Even if his name is out on the lease or whatever, you have to go and file an eviction. That's even in the state of California. That's in Ohio the same way. Texas, yeah, Dallas, well, I can't even talk. In Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Texas, it's the same thing. You have to formally evict someone. You just can't throw them out. I know people don't know their laws and stuff and what their rights are. And when people come and throw them out, they just go. But that's not how it works. You always have to be evicted. Just like if you get somebody a car, like me and my soon-to-be ex did, and I took that car back when somebody brought it back to me. If that police didn't like me or anything, or didn't think I was nice or whatever, just say he was being crazy, or if he was just doing what the law says do, he could have given the key back to that dude, and that dude could have came and got his car, because you have to formally take the car back. It's against the law. But in Mr. Brown, the dude name, he knew that it was against the law, but he was nothing but a damn felon anyway, a convict, and he was doing illegal stuff, so he didn't come down there when the police was there. And of course, he didn't go back on what the police said, because the police already told me I could keep the car. I don't know what the police went back and told him, okay? Nobody told the stupid ass man to pay her rent anyway. Let's keep it real. He's a dumbass. As soon as him and her broke up, he should have said, you got 30 days. You are responsible for paying your rent. That's Anthony's fault with his dumbass, okay? That's his fault. He should have not even been paying that rent still. That's dumb. Who the hell does that? Hey, Phyllis, thank you so much for being here. And y'all, I'm not sick. It's just this allergy morning voice, okay? Sound a hot ass mess. I'm trying to talk over it. Excuse me. I'm trying to cough my voice back into the thing. But anyway, he has rights, Sabrina. He has to evict her. But they should have been that should have been discussed anyway. They should, like I said, none of these people are doing anything the right way. She should have told Anthony she found someone. She can even tell him who it is. All right. He should have knocked on the damn door. You don't just walk in on a damn apartment. I don't give a damn if your name is on a lease or whatever. You don't live there. You're married anyway. So you would be looking stupid anyway, going to court talking about, she in my apartment and all this shit. The first thing, judge, he's not well, I don't know. He may be a judge that handles all that. He may not really say anything to you. In the end, he might. But the thing is, why are you paying for a woman's apartment? And he was doing that from the start. And why did you get a one in the first place? You're married, dude. And still, you are going to have to. It does not matter, you guys, that he's not on the lease. She's not on the lease. It does not matter. All right? I just showed you guys about what it says. It doesn't matter that she is not on the lease. He still has to evict her. Y'all better start learning y'all rules and stuff and y'all laws, because somebody can easily put you out the same way. These people don't follow the rules on Kountry Wayne, but he cannot just throw her out. Okay, he can ask her to leave, and if she doesn't know her laws, then she can just leave. But he has to do a formal lease. I mean, a formal. I can't even remember what to say because I'm rushing. A formal eviction. That's what he has to do. It doesn't matter if your name is on the lease or not. If you're living in that house, they're going to formally evict you. You can be a damn squatter, okay? And you make a house yours. That's why they be having a hard time getting squatters out. They have to evict you. Goodness, that's in most states. You just can't throw a person out their house because you mad because they got a new man or whatever the case is. I don't like Shayla either, but you still got to follow the damn rules. And sorry for raising my voice. But I want y'all to hear me because y'all not hearing me. You cannot just throw, it doesn't matter if she's on the lease or not on the lease. You still got to evict somebody, just like if you got a roommate. Like, for example, my girls are my roommate. And just say they're getting on my nerves or something. And I want them to move. I say, get out there. All they need to do is call the police. Okay? That's it. The police is going to tell me, it doesn't matter if their name is on the lease or not. They've been staying here, they get mail here and everything else, right? Right. All right. So it's established that they stay here. So therefore, I have to go to the courts and do a formal eviction, regardless if their name is on the lease or not. Now, y'all stop saying that in the comment section. I can't remember what Rose told him about the apartment when he renewed the lease. Rose said she can lose her investor. I don't know. It's like squatters' right. You can't even kick out someone who basically steal your place, right? I don't care how long he's renting. Okay. You still have to do a formal eviction, even when they put his ass out. Just say stop paying the rent, they got to go do a formal eviction. That's why a lot of renters don't like going to do the formal eviction. They'll ask you to move. They hope you just move out because they know the formal eviction, depending on the state that you live in, it gives you additional time. Some 30, some 60. Okay, plus you got to go to court and all the other stuff. Right, these are the laws. Y'all got to read those things. Yeah, y'all making me get hoarse. Shit. You can't put you just look at the laws. Okay, that's all you gotta do is just look at the laws. Just like, this lady changed the paternity test. No, you can't go to jail for changing that paternity test. Let's double check that again. I forgot what they said. In Georgia, if someone changes the paternity test and pretends you are the parent, what can you do legally regarding that? Can they go to jail? You can do strong legal things. Okay. They said while the act of paternity fraud itself is not typically a criminal offense, related actions like tampering with the evidence or lying or on legal documents can carry severe criminal penalties. So them lying about the paternity, but her Angelina tampering with it and doing mail stuff and all that, she can get in trouble for that. And that's how they do that. All right, y'all got to read these laws. Goodness. Thank you, Jermaine. If someone pays your property tax, they can take your house. Crazy laws out here. What are you talking about, Phyllis? You can't be what? I have her 30 days. Let's see about those property taxes. If someone pays your house property taxes, can they take your house in Georgia? In Georgia, you cannot do that. It said someone simply pays your property taxes, they cannot take your house. Ownership of property is determined by a legal deed, and paying taxes on someone else's behalf does not transfer their ownership. In most cases, the payment would be considered a gift. See? And what state are you in, Phyllis, again? What did you say you was at? You didn't say, but if you are even in California, I don't think you can do that. In California, if someone pays your property taxes, can they take your house? No, you cannot do that. Listen, you can't do that, okay? Point blank. You cannot take nobody's house in Georgia or here because they pay your taxes. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I want to wear this because I don't want my damn outfit to get messed up. It's cute. I haven't worn it the whole damn summer, and the summer is over. And I'm actually contemplating on wearing this today. It's cute. It's lime green like the outfit Amber had on, similar to what she got on. Had on. I'm gonna wear this today. See how long it is. I think I can get away with wearing it today. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me just try this on, see what it looks like. One thing, can you eat up a storm today? But the only thing is damn fits 100%. Okay. Now, all right, I'm gonna just stand up now. So you got 30-day lease? Okay. Yeah, it's just month to month. That's it. They, they still got to go through the courts and everything else. If he does not renew his lease and Shayla just stays there, they still have to do the form of eviction. All right, you have to still form. Let me see. In Georgia, if you got a month to month lease and you cancel the lease, hold on, damn, I don't know how I'm asking this damn question. Hold on. If you are in Georgia and have a month to month lease and you don't renew your lease, how would they evict? How would you? How should I answer that question? Ask that question. If you are in Georgia and you have a month to month lease and you don't pay your next month, can they put you out? Yeah, again, of course they can put you out. That's anywhere. But they have to do the eviction process. They got to do your 3-day notice, pay or quit. If you do not pay the rent, then they can file eviction. And that's basically in Georgia, Cleveland, Ohio. It's in Texas, and out here in Cali. Same routes. Okay, I don't know about what places y'all are in, but you can easily look it up. Those are the laws. You have to look them up. That's why, you know what? That's why people get taken advantage of. Actually, I'm going to wear my green. I think I'm going to wear my green watch. That's how people get taken advantage of because they don't be knowing the laws, right? And some of these landlords know it, okay? They know it. And so they take advantage and they do things. Creditors do the same thing. People don't know a creditor. It used to be a creditor could not call you on a Sunday. They can call you on a Sunday now. But the thing about it, though, you don't have to talk to them, and you can tell them not to call you on Sundays because Sundays is not a business day, okay? But they can't call you now on Sunday. And so that's why it's good for people to know the laws because they change up all the time. And Shay's should be looking at the laws, okay? Because I be wanting to know certain things. And I definitely know about child support. I'm going to tell y'all that straight up. Because I had to file child support and things like that and had to deal with all the nonsense that comes with it in Georgia and in Cleveland. Hell, I still get child support payments. They're arrears because he owes so damn much. So I deal with that right there. You said I'm happy for Shayla. And now she can leave Anthony and Amber alone. She's not going to leave them alone, Alice. And welcome to the Daggone Live. And thank you for being here. Happy and blessed Sunday, too. She is not going to leave them people alone because she's jealous. She's mad that Anthony went back to his wife, okay? So when people are mad and they're jealous, they're gonna go out for revenge, okay? Vengeance, regardless if they got a person or not. Just like Anthony is mad now, and now he's gonna do revenge. But let me say something. Trying to throw her out because you're mad and all this other stuff, if she gets smart and get a lawyer, it's gonna be a hot ass mess. Just like if he gets a lawyer, a child support lawyer, it's gonna be a hot mess for her because they're going to have to, do that paternity test. That's why I don't understand why he's handling this like a weirdo, because he should already have a lawyer and handle this through the courts, and he wouldn't even have to deal with Shayla or her mother. Okay. Listen. Okay. Let me check this. I just told y'all. I don't know what they do in you guys' state, but I just told you what they said. Let me look at this. If you never pay your property taxes ever, all right, if someone pays your property taxes, can they take your home? No, you cannot take. Well, not here. You cannot take a person's home because you paid their property taxes. Whoever is on the legal deed, this is just what it is. Jermaine, you may be talking about something a little bit more. Okay, so what state are you in, Jermaine? Let me just look up. I know what state. I'm going to just put it up here. Let me mute y'all real quick. Hold on. Okay, in your state, if property goes up for a tax, you tell y'all stuff. Stop trying to quote these laws and stuff like that, and you don't have everything there. If a property goes up for a tax foreclosure auction and receives no bids, the county can acquire the property. Okay, and then they got the legal authority is blank 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 statute blank 105-376. I told y'all before I'd be going looking up these daggone laws as y'all be asking me questions. I'm not just telling you stuff. Now, if somebody else pays your property taxes for you because the house is up for auction, yeah, they probably can take your house there. But that's anything. If you got a damn storage facility and you don't pay your storage, and then it goes up for auction, whoever pays your storage bill can take it. That's a different situation than someone paying your rent or your property taxes on your house, and you think they can just take it and your name is on the legal deed. They can't just do that. Why? I don't care if it's a month to month, it can be a day to day, week to week. If a person does not pay their rent, you have to take them to court to get them evicted, get them a 3-day notice in most states. This is not overseas. You said, Alice, it feels like Amber is Anthony's consolation prize. I wouldn't want my husband to want me when his side got a new man. I don't know what the hell Anthony is doing. Shayla's going to be on weed. I don't know. I mean, she may not listen, y'all. She may not get on weed. It just depends. You know, just because somebody does weed that you're with, it doesn't mean that you're going to do it. It just depends. I don't know if Shayla's going to do it anyway. She seems like she does whatever a man wants her to do, so she probably will. But, you know, some people don't. And it just depends on the person. Well, we're talking about now, Kenyatta. Okay, we're talking about what the laws are now. Listen, I know what you said, but you got to put it in the correct terminology, Jermaine. You said if you don't pay your property tax, the house eventually goes up for auction and there's no bid. The property will transfer. But we weren't talking about that. We were talking about if someone pays your property taxes, all right, and your house does not go into auction, it does not go up for bid. That's what we were talking about. And in that case, if that legal deed is in your name, they still can't take it. It's just a gift. That's you paying somebody's property taxes and thinking you'll take their house. That's different though. Deed theft is different. It's illegal. You're asking to go to jail for mortgage fraud. Okay? If you are caught doing deed theft, what happens? It's prison time. Okay? It's legal actions from victims and fines. That's real estate fraud. I know somebody who did deed theft and they ass went to federal penitentiary. All right, that's totally different. No, it's cool. It's cool. Y'all got to ignore my voice. I'm just hoarse and stuff, and I'm trying to talk. Okay, Jermaine, cool. I'm about to get off anyway. Goodness. All right, this is only a short. Y'all excuse me today. My voice is messed up. Okay, let me go on to the next skit because y'all tripping. Okay, let me go on to the next trip. I mean, I'm skidding. I'm messing up too because I'm like, voice is messed up. I'm rushing. It's a trip, y'all. When I come back later on, I'll be in a better mood because it's their voice to be back all the way. Okay, let's go and do this. Then y'all asking me these weird questions. Y'all don't listen. How are you going to tell somebody what the law says? All right, let's go look at this. This skit right here is when Anthony tells Pierre he caught Aunt Shayla with another man with his stupid ass. Why is he concerned about this? Hold on, let me present it. Why is he concerned about this when he's with his wife? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I say, you know, these people are crazy as heck, and people need to set boundaries. This is crazy. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this, and then I'm ready to go over here and do this. Okay, let's put this back on.
Hello to you too.
Hey, what the hell is wrong with me?
Oh, I don't know.
Already.
I can't believe I could be that stupid. So, been calling Shayla, check on Kai. She's not picking up the phone. So I said, let me just go over there, check on my little man. I go over there. Shayla comes to the door, or comes out of the bedroom in a robe. We get into a little back and forth. Nothing physical, just a little disagreement. And out of the bedroom walks Iman Shumpert.
So shit.
In the place where my son lays his head. The place where I pay all the bills.
Hold on. Who told his dumb ass to be paying this woman's bill? He made that choice. I would like for him to go to child support and tell them that so he can hear what the judge is going to tell him. That's his choice, okay? How do you expect for this woman not to date? And why do you keep on saying if Kai is there? Kai doesn't know what's going on, okay? And I should hope she wouldn't have Kai in the same damn bedroom that she's in with this damn dude. Okay, that's stupid. This dude needs to get off of this shit right here and stop acting like he's still with Shayla, act like he's a damn married man. I am so sick of this Negro, all right?
I am really stupid. Here it is. I know everything got messed up and, with Amber and Shayla, but I actually loved that girl. And now it's making me feel like she's been playing me this whole time. It's crazy. It's like now I feel like she was plotting on me. Like, God, anybody who would have just slept with her best friend's husband after he was intoxicated. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Why did you? Anthony, you're smarter than that. You're smarter than that, Anthony. I can't believe her. What if Kai would have been there? It makes me think that girl don't care about nobody but herself. Wow. I don't know. Man, she seems like one of those girls who would be courtside at NBA games, plotting on any rich man. Here I am, a sucker. Having a baby by her. I can't believe it. Okay, let me get out of here.
I did not feel sorry for Anthony. Just so y'all can know that.
Well then.
I don't feel sorry for this clown. All right? Because the thing is, who told him to pay her rent? Who told him to do all this stuff? Who told him to cheat? Who told him to have sex without using protection? I don't feel sorry for this damn Negro. And that's on everything. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And he gets everything that he deserves. I don't feel sorry for this dude at all. All right? I'm glad he did catch him together. And I hope he's hurt. Because the thing is, he shouldn't have been playing around in the first place. Hey, Linda. Hey, let me talk. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I want to go and read y'all stuff real quick. I do not care today. Rolanda is the one who got the lease for Anthony. And she told Anthony that the lease agreement states that Anthony must live there at the apartment when he told her. Well, of course, but that doesn't mean anything in a court of law. All right? That doesn't mean you cannot let somebody else live there. By law, he shouldn't, but people do that all the time. She's not paying it, he's paying it. But if he wants to put her out legal-wise, he has to go to court. And welcome to the Live and Happy and Blessed Sunday. I don't know. I just think he was a stand over there. Okay. He was primarily staying with P, and he would come over there and stay with Shayla. He sure is big mad. Hey Linda, thank you for being here. Happy and blessed Sunday. He sure didn't. Remember when Londa asked him what he was going to do about the police because it was up? He just renews it. It's called a gift, Anthony, right? Shayla has not been playing me. She hasn't been playing him. She just found a new man, okay? He begged Rolanda to do him a favor, and she renewed from month to month, but that's the least stipulated that he had to be living there, right? So all they're still going to do, which Rolanda's not going to do that, is basically stop the lease if it was, just say if he paid the rent, they can say he violated the lease and still stop it, but they still got to do eviction process. Regardless of how you have to be asked to leave, it's the law in most states that you have to go through the eviction process. This is not damn Nigeria or other countries in Africa where they can just throw you out. He told Rolanda that he would be going there from time to time, and she said it would be okay. Thank you, Charlotte. He needs to go back to his wife. He is back with his wife. Yeah, you were a sucker. He sure was. Those feelings are hurt. Shayla did not play him from day one. She plotted on both him and Amber. She did play him from day one. She plotted on both. It doesn't matter if there's no lease. They still have to go through the eviction process. And it is a lease. It's month-to-month lease. It's still called a lease. All right? It's month-to-month. It just goes to a month-to-month lease. I don't care if it's day-to-day. You still got to throw a person out through the courts. If that was the case, people just throw people out. That's why people go to court. Shayla's name is not on the lease, so Shayla can be put out. Y'all, I'm done with this live. This live is over today because y'all don't listen, okay? And I'll come back later because y'all about to make me mad today about this lease stuff. I told you what the law says. All right, I told you guys what the law says. Okay, in most states, it doesn't matter if the name is not on the lease. It doesn't matter if it's month to month. It doesn't matter if it's day to day. It doesn't matter if it's second to second. If somebody lives in that home and they're making it out of their home and you trying to put them out, you have to go to court and formally evict them. All right, point blank, it doesn't matter. You have to give them a 3-day notice and go to court. If you don't believe me, go on the line right now and look it up. That's just a simple way to do it. Anthony played himself. Shayla knows he won't stop paying. I don't feel sorry for Anthony either. He volunteered to pay all the bills. I don't. Okay, I don't. I know you got that right. You have to go to court. It's not even about me being right. I'm just telling y'all what the law says. Yeah, I tried to throw somebody out and got told that. And then, of course, me being myself, I looked online. I told you I tried to throw out my ex-boyfriend before I got married and stuff. And I was told that you cannot, the police told me you can't throw them out. You have, listen, another way you can get a person to move out, if you roommate with them, if the person voluntarily, go to the, like if their name is on the lease, you can go and take their name off the lease. If their name is not on the lease, if they voluntarily just go ahead and move, okay, point blank. Otherwise, you have to go through the legal process. For me, if somebody wants me to leave their house, unless I just need time, give me 30 days or 60 days, I'm out your place anyway. But still, it's the same amount of time that they give you if you formally evict them. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Y'all got to learn shades too. Even Jermaine know I get hyped up sometimes, especially when I know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? I'm looking at the law. So, you guys can say whatever you want to, like I said before. I'm more aggravated at my damn voice. I'm just going to be perfectly honest. Because I didn't know it was like this morning. So I'm more aggravated at that. All right. So don't mind Shades 2, because Shades 2, people who watch me know I be tripping out at times. Okay. They know this. And Jermaine definitely knows it. So, but I'm still right about what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I'm still right. I'm telling y'all the truth. I went and looked 50,000 times and there it is. Okay. I'm not looking at every state, but I bet you in most states. Matter of fact, let me ask. What state can you just throw someone out of your house if they won't leave? Now, so let me just show it to y'all because I'm not going to show another video, right? I got to get out of here. And this damn voice of mine is getting on my nerves too. So here we go. Hold on, let me. See, Only way if somebody is there and they trust, if like I said, if a person is a trespasser, you know, they should be there. They don't have mail there or anything else. You can call the police to put them out. But if they live there, like a boyfriend get a girlfriend in the house and things like that, you can't do a damn thing unless you go file it with the courts, or you're gonna get yourself in trouble. All right, you can get sued. You know, it's just like where I'm at right now. If these people wanted me to move, I said no. They would have to do an eviction. If they don't do an eviction and they just put me out, I can sue the shit out. Even if my husband's name was on the lease and mine wasn't, it doesn't matter because I'm living here. All right, you can be a squatter. If you are a squatter, then they just throw you out. See, you cannot just throw out a squatter, especially out here in California. All right, they got squatter rights, but in other states they have rights too, and you have to go through the legal process. Point blank. I don't give a damn if they rent month to month, day to day, second to second. If they establish that this is their home, and certainly if it's a boyfriend girlfriend case, you cannot do shit unless you go through the court. You can do it, but you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You can do whatever you want to, but you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Just as sure as when I took that car back from that dude, if the police wanted to be nasty or whatever, you know, they would have just took the keys back and say it's against the law for me to take a car back from a person. It doesn't matter that I paid, it's in my name. Okay, and then we paid some car notes too because he stopped paying. It didn't matter about all that. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered in a legal court sense. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. If you buy a car for someone and if you get a car for someone and you put it in your name and you let them have it, can you just take it back from them?
According to Facebook.
Well,
yes.
You know what? They say you can take that car back. But I'm sure you got to go through the law. Let me see. If you get a car from someone in your name and you let them have it, if they stop paying for the car, can you take the car back?
According
You have
Facebook,
to go to court. Okay, of course you can take it back. They're not answering the question. I'm not asking the question, all right? Let me see how you say this. Hold on, let me ask it this way. If you get a car from someone, can you repossess it without going to court? Well, with the car, you can't. You can. That's different. Okay. If the buyer defaults on the loan agreement, such as missing a payment or failing to maintain insurance. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. You can take it without a breach of the peace. Okay. However, you cannot repossess the vehicle from a private, secure area like a fish yard or locked garage without permission, and must allow the owner to retrieve their personal belongings. So when she took that car from, it was not in a private, no, it wasn't a private home. So that's what the police was talking about. So that's why I said you got to read the law all the way. That's what he was talking about. I could not take the car from his yard. The girl took the car from his yard and brought it back to me. So that was the part that was illegal. You know, as that, you know, for that time, it has to be in a non-private area. All right. Can't be in a private area like at their home and things like that. It wasn't secure though. It was on the outside. So I could have still, it was in his yard though, but it wasn't fenced. So I could have still legally just took it. So the car is a little different than the house though, because I was paying for it. Now, I mean, he was paying the car note, but when he did not pay it, I started paying it. But the car was always in my name. All right, so that's a little bit different with the car. Okay, but you just can't take it out of a fish yard, a locked garage without permission. Of course you can't. Why would you be in the yard? And maybe not in front of the house. I don't know for sure about that house stuff. But we took it, and the police said that he's going to act like he doesn't know how I got it. But he's not a lawyer either, the police, so I don't know exactly how that goes in the state of Georgia. Right. But if he's giving her 10 grand a month, he does not need to do that. She needs to take that money out of that and pay her own damn bills. I'll be getting mad on that channel, y'all. But you know what? If I get mad like that and go off, then YouTube gonna show the videos. Okay? They're gonna show them more. Instead of me having 400 or 500 views, I'll get a lot. But anyway, y'all, I got to get out of here. I'll come back later when I'll be in a better mood. My voice will be back. Sorry for hollering, you guys, but I just do not. If I'm saying something and it's written, and I'm showing you guys the legal stuff, not stuff that I'm saying, Not stuff that I'm making up. Y'all shouldn't be just trying to tell me that that's not right when it's the law. Just like I just looked up the car and found out I could have taken the car as long as it wasn't in the yard, in the fenced yard, or in the locked garage. I think I could still take it outside of his yard. I'm not sure on that because it says in a private property. The house is a private property, but I bet you can still take it. I bet you can, as long as it's not in the yard, in a fenced yard, in the garage. I bet you can still take it like that. Now, let me just ask him. If a car is in your yard, hold on, I'm asking that wrong. Can you repossess a car that is in their front yard in the state of Georgia? Yeah, I can take it in the front yard. So I wasn't breaking no laws. See, if I would have been stupid that day and then look up anything, he could have just took that car and I would have thought that he had to go to court. Okay. And I'm also glad that the police officer did how he did and stuff. You're not supposed to do no breach the peace though, or enter a secure area like the garage or a locked yard. So his yard did not have a gate or anything. I think it was just part. I don't know where she got that car from for real. She just saw it and took it and everything, got the keys. So I don't even know how she got the keys from him. It's crazy. All right. But she got the car and brought it back to me. So I don't know if it was inside his yard, his garage or what, but I know he said it was against the law. And I said, well, I'm taking my car back. And when the police came, they said it was going to act like they don't know what happened. All right. So anyway, you said I did not renew my tenant lease. And my lawyer told me that I can evict the other tenants that were not the lease because they're right. That's right. You can always evict them. My lawyer told me I have to give the person name on the lease. You're right. That's right. Yeah, they always have to follow law. Some people don't, and then the tenants don't know and they just leave. But you always have to follow those. But anyway, thanks to Charmin, Gigi, and welcome to the live too, Gigi. I forgot to tell you. Jermaine, shut up. Linda, Sabrina, let them talk. Kenyatta, Alice. If I say your name again, I'm sorry. Shakia, Alexis, Phyllis, Alice. Casey, thank you for being here. I didn't even see you. All right. And thank you. I did read your comment though. Vanilla, I did not see you. Welcome to the live and thank you for being here. All right. Sabrina, Shakia, I think I already told you. Thank you for being here. Most hated bronze. And everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches in the replay, don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Let me see where else. Make sure you share and leave a comment. There you go for me and my getting mad. Okay. Over here, you got to have a tough skin too. Okay, I'm just telling you that straight up. All right. It's not that when we raise our voice to each other, y'all shouldn't get personally mad. Okay, that's what these lives are all about. Because all the time we're not going to agree. And that right there is not about agreement. It's about what the law says. All right. So make sure you know what those laws says, because if you don't, people will take advantage of you. Shay's too be reading so much stuff, laws in that medical shit. So when it comes to those two things, I'm always look it up and see if I'm right. Because I was kind of wrong with the car thing. I thought I couldn't take it unless I go to court. And I told y'all the truth about that in the state of California and in Georgia. I don't know about your state. You have to look that up. All right. So other than that, y'all, thank you for being here. I'll be back later on to do another live. And thank you guys. Don't forget the thumbs up. And y'all have a blessed Sunday. All right. Thank you. We're going to do this. And Jermaine, you shut up because you come up here talking about something totally damn different. Nobody was talking about no damn if somebody don't pay their property taxes, it goes up for auction. Everybody know the truth today. If I was looking at that damn statement, that comment more in detail, I would have known that off the bat. Okay, next time don't come up here asking those type of questions. We're not talking about that. We were talking about just somebody getting thrown out because you got that place for them and it's in your name. All right. Anyway, y'all, peace out. I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, where's this thing at?
Yeah. Right. You know the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skit, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips, like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
Shay stay
ride.
talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Jermaine, let me tell you something. All right, before I leave off this damn live real quick, okay? You better be glad I cannot talk, really. All right, the thing is, Jermaine, you came over here, asked the whole entire different damn question, and nobody was talking about it. I was not wrong because I was not talking about what you're talking about. And then I went in there and looked it up, okay? Period. So don't bring up something totally different, because we wasn't talking about if a damn property, you don't pay your property taxes and it goes up for auction, dude. We were talking about people living in houses that you got for them and you want them to move. All right, so stay on the damn topic, Jermaine, okay? And stop asking stupid ass questions that don't even pertain to what we were talking about, period. All right, and the thing is, I looked it up and, went on and broke it down. We know you was right in what you said, but the thing is, we weren't talking about that, all right? Dude, you almost made me say something on this live. Now, that's it. All right, y'all, have a good day. Shit. Let me go ahead and put these damn banners up. I forgot to do it because I'm in here rushing. Let me put this up real quick, y'all. Thank y'all again for being here. Let's see. I'm just going to put this up on because I forgot to put it up here. That's why I don't like to be damn rushing. So I'll be back later on in a better voice mood. What is, then I hate when I be rushing. Okay, so there you go, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'll see y'all later, okay? And hopefully my damn voice will be completely back. I don't know why I'm completely hoarse. All right, peace, y'all. Jermaine with your stank ass.